Imagine tiny, invisible travelers venturing across vast oceans, carried by forces both powerful and subtle. These miniature voyagers are shaping our marine ecosystems in ways we are only just beginning to understand. But what exactly are they, and where do they end up? Microplastics, those plastic particles smaller than 5 millimeters, distribute throughout marine environments in a complex dance influenced by their physical properties and the dynamic forces of the ocean. They are found from the ocean's surface to the deepest trenches, accumulating in specific zones but truly permeating every part of the water column. The primary drivers of microplastic distribution are the particles' buoyancy, which is determined by their density and shape, and the powerful ocean currents. Lighter plastics, such as polyethylene and polypropylene, often float, remaining at the surface where they are influenced by wind and surface currents. Denser plastics like polyethylene terephthalate or polyvinyl chloride tend to sink more readily, traveling through the water column to the seafloor. This buoyancy can change over time through a process called biofouling. When marine organisms like algae and bacteria attach to the plastic, they add weight and make the particle denser, causing it to sink even if it initially floated. Global ocean currents, including major gyres and deep-sea circulation patterns, act like conveyor belts, transporting these microplastics thousands of miles from their origin points, leading to significant accumulation zones in areas like the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Wind also plays a crucial role, especially for surface-floating particles, pushing them across vast expanses of water. Furthermore, wave action and turbulence within the water column continually mix these particles, preventing a simple layering effect and ensuring their widespread dispersal. Understanding these distribution patterns help scientists track their movement and identify areas most impacted. Researchers employ various techniques to study this, from collecting surface water samples using specialized nets to deploying remotely operated vehicles for deep-sea investigations. This allows us to map contamination hotspots and model future pathways. These findings inform strategies for marine conservation and pollution mitigation efforts around the world. A fascinating aspect is the biological pump phenomenon. Typically, the biological pump describes how carbon is transported from the surface to the deep ocean. Similarly, microplastics can hitch a ride with sinking fecal pellets or the bodies of deceased organisms, effectively being biologically pumped into deeper waters. This process, coupled with vertical migration of zooplankton that ingest microplastics at the surface and excrete them at depth, means that even plastics that initially float can end up in profound ocean depths. These deep-sea environments, once thought pristine, are now recognized as significant sinks for microplastic debris. The intricate distribution of microplastics underscores the interconnectedness of our global ocean systems. By grasping the complex interplay between plastic properties, ocean dynamics, and biological processes, we gain critical insight into addressing this pervasive environmental challenge, ultimately safeguarding the health of marine life and ecosystems for future generations.
If you love learning about water, like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us.